Hi, I'm Ann, and I'm with you today to talk about inner peace because there seems to be so little of it around these days. So many pressures, so many distractions, so much coming at us from all directions. Emails, texts, social media, phone calls. Do you ever just want to escape it all? And the worst of it is, when there's something you need to do, and you need some inner peace in order to do it well, but those demands and distractions just keep coming. Well, there is a way to get peaceful enough that you can concentrate on just one thing. Do you want to know about it? Okay, so let me tell you the story of my student Alex, who needed to study for a big exam. It was important for his future that he do well, and a lot of other people, including his parents, had a lot at stake in this outcome. So the good news is that Alex actually liked to study. He had done well on tests in the past. He knew that if he could just clear his mind and settle for a few hours without distractions, a few hours at a time, the studying would go well. But that was hard to do. Yes, he could tell his housemates to leave him alone, and he could turn off his phone and his notifications, etc. But the worst distractions came, guess where? From inside him. So he'd be sitting down at his desk planning on a good long stretch of study when something absolutely urgent that he had to do would occur to him, along with the overwhelming urge to get up and do it. Not that he really needed to do it. The world would not end if he waited 2 hours to do whatever it was. But the feeling was, I have to do this right now or else. So then he would either get up and do it, or he would argue with that inner urge and try to talk it out of its urgency. And either way, his study time was wrecked. If you've ever wanted to really concentrate on something for a few hours, but found it impossible because of your own urge to hop up and do something else, take a quick second to type yes in the comments below. I'll wait. Thank you. All right. So I showed Alex another approach to those distracting urges to get up and do something that seemed so urgent. Rather than either doing it or arguing with it, I showed him how to say hello to the part of him that was feeling so urgent about doing something else. He learned a 3-step process. 1, notice that he's getting pulled away from studying by this seemingly important urge to do something else. Okay? Notice. 2, say hello to the part of him that feels so urgent about this other thing. And 3, take a moment to sense what is really bothering it, that part, what it is worried about if he doesn't do it, and acknowledge that too. And then go back to studying. So here's what happened the next time distraction came calling after Alex learned this. He cleared his calendar, he turned on his phone, he sat down at his desk, and he started to feel that peaceful feeling of being able to settle down and really sink into the studying. And then it came. The overwhelming urge to get up and talk to one of his housemates about an issue with overnight guests. Gotta do that right now. That was the feeling. Gotta do it right now. So, first of all, Alex noticed that this was happening. Recognizing what's going on in our thoughts and feelings is a very powerful first step. Second, he said hello to the part of him that was saying that. Like, I'm saying hello to the part of me that wants to jump up and talk to Lee. And third, he took a moment to sense what was really bothering that part of him. What made this so important to do right now? And in a moment, it came. The anxiety that if he didn't do what he was thinking about immediately, he would forget about it and never do it. Alex let this part know that he could hear how worried it was about that. And he also pulled out a piece of paper and jotted down, "Talk to Lee." And then he checked in with his feelings. Yes, the feeling of having to jump up had let him go. It was possible and welcome to get back to studying. And a few times in the next 2 hours, he wrote something else on that piece of paper, but that didn't get in the way of a very satisfying and productive study session with a feeling of inner peace and satisfaction. So what were those 3 steps again? 1, notice that something inside you is interrupting what you're doing. 2, say hello to the part of you that's interrupting for some good reason of its own. And 3, sense what's really bothering that part of you, that it feels the need to interrupt, and acknowledge that. Okay? So try this yourself when you need to have a period of quiet concentration and something inside you won't let you sit still. We don't have to obey our urges or argue with them. To be heard and acknowledged is usually what they really need to step back and allow us to get peaceful again. And one last thing, if you like this video, be sure to let me know so I can create more videos like this for you. You can click like below, subscribe to my channel so you get notified of the latest videos, or leave a comment letting me know about a time when you were able to concentrate and to deal with the inner distractions, whether it was about writing, studying, meditating, and how that felt when you could do it. All right? And here's to you having a more peaceful life.